Welcome to Herbal Tea, where the tea is hot and I repeat, let's get into it. Like I said, this is Michael. He was a comedian for Wilding Out. He was gaining some momentum, some success, some fame. But along with the fame and the money that they offer and give you, there are sacrifices. There are things that you have to do. You have to do these things. And one of the things is going after God's people, the chosen, the light. And as I said, like DC Young Fly, Nick Cannon, Michael, Pretty V, they are in the same cult. They are believing and chanting and doing the same thing. They are coming for the light. They're coming for the chosen because they decided to be of the dark. They sign on with the Kaiser Soze. And when you sign on with the devil is going to give you all that you grant, all that you want. He's going to grant you what you want. But there will be things that you would have to do to keep rising to success. A lot of these people are fluff. I'm trying to tell you, they fluffing them up, but they're using the fluff that they're using is the chosen one's storyline. The jokes that they're generating is of the chosen one's real life story. It's not their real life story. Just like I talked about Megan, she's not a victim of domestic anything. It's fluff to get you emotionally invested. That's what it is. That's what they do. That's how they capture you. Because you think the glitter and the gold and the success and the big houses and the cars and the cool parties and, going here and going there, that's living life. But you don't know what they have to do in the background, behind closed doors. You don't know what they have to do. And when they are put on a task, they have to complete that task. They have to do it. If they do not do it, they will be cast out. Their career will end. They will no longer have any type of longevity, any type of success. Because the same people who put them on will then start destroying them. Because they needed that person to go against God and God's chosen. See, when you go against a chosen one, a lot of you are jealous of the chosen one and think it's because of the chosen one. No, it's because of the anointings that the chosen one has on them, placed on them by God. So when you going against the chosen, you thinking you're going against flesh when you go through against the chosen. You're not. You're going against God. Because God sent that person to enlighten you, to inform you of the traps of the enemy and what they do. I told you all, it is not the time for any more of this. The clubbing, the events, none of that. It is time for you to stay home and take care of your home and get prepared for what is coming. Because a shift is happening. They are being brought down off of the pedestals that they thought they stood so high on. The same destructive seeds they tried to plant in the chosen one's garden was extracted. God extracted it spiritually. Do you understand? This is how much protection this chosen one has. That God, they planted it physically, in the physical, but in the spiritual, God retrieved those seeds that they thought was going to harvest and took them and planted them secretly back in to their own gardens. And while the garden was growing, they were excited. They saw that their fruit would be multiplied in abundance. We did it, to only find out that the tree that they planted was the tree of destruction that they gave to someone else. And now this tree is withering. Now this tree is losing its stature. It's leaning. It's dying. I say all the time, I am walking karma. When you do me wrong in any type of way, there's only 3 things that you will receive, could receive. That's losing everything, jail, or hell, or all 3. And this is an example. I want you to direct your attention to the first post that I posted about him. And I want you to listen to the name he calls out. Listen to the name. And then ask yourself, how many women do you know with that name? How many women in your life have you met with that name? And when you come to a conclusion of, damn, I've never really met too many of women named that, then you will be able to start connecting the dots and start realizing who they are truly after, who they are trying to destiny swap with. When you are chosen and you are abiding by God's standards and rules, the universal rules, you are most definitely going to be protected. So much so that your enemies will suffer from trying to put their hands on you. Their words, their slander, the rumors, all of those are deeds. And every action and deed you give out, you push on to a chosen one, to try to make them fear, feel intimidated, feel a lack of, you will reap what you sow. And this is an example. This is what it looks like. Pay attention to what I'm saying to you. This is what it looks like. I've been warning all of you. Content creators. Some of you ain't gonna make it to court. You worried about going to court. Some of you ain't gonna make it. Some of you are not gonna make it to court. Some of you are not gonna make it to court. But this is what it looks like. This is what it looks like when you try to destroy, destiny swap with a chosen one. Have a good day.